praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, Yahawashi, Baha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and shalom and blessings unto the hopeful elect. I wanted to get into this lesson and demonstrate why it is indeed imperative for the Most High's creation to fear Yahawah, Baha, Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls God. All right. And how it is indeed a very fearful thing to fall into his hands. All right. This is a couple clips that I'm going to show from one of the most grisly vicious acts of murder that I've ever seen. Okay, this was from a couple days ago of this disturbed Judite woman. All right, her mother was Edomite, and she put her mother to death. Okay, and this woman, she's very mentally disturbed. All right, but you're gonna see how, as the scriptures tell you, the Most High seals the instruction of the acts that men commit. Okay, he can do it in sleep. Okay, in any form. Actually, what does it say? All of man's goings are of the Most High. Okay, so I'll provide a little backstory as well. 5 months before this occurrence, this woman put her 5-year-old son, 5-year-old son's dog to death. Okay, drowned it, and she was remanded into mental health facility for a couple months. All right, very disturbed individual, but didn't start out this way. All right, just about maybe a couple years before this incident, she just started to bug the fuck out. All right, and this is a cautionary tale of how imperative it is to fear Yahawah, Yahawashi. And then on a side note, it shows you the wickedness that a woman is capable of. Okay, and what was reminiscent, what came to mind when I scoped this out, was what Apostle Rakal mentioned a few months ago in a video about how you don't know who you're dwelling with. Okay, you might think you know, but you don't know who you're sleeping next to in the form of these fucking women. You know, that's why the spirit on some men, you know, and Salakia for this might seem cold, but you know, that's why a lot of men have the spirit to kick a bitch out after the act. Okay, after you pop her. What is that saying? You know, you pay her to leave. Okay, but you know, not to have these women in your household or in your close vicinity or quarters. You know, when you're in a vulnerable state, like in slumber. Okay, so it is a cautionary tale as well, to show you that, you know, you don't always fucking know who you're dwelling with, okay? Or who you think you know, your fucking family members, okay? A woman you're dealing with, whoever, a man that a woman is dealing with, okay? Because spirits can hop on people, and we know the Father of spirits dictates and controls what a spirit will influence a person to do. So at the end of the fucking day, it is crucial to fear the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? Fear and obey him to the best of your ability. We're going to go into this real quick couple clips. So this was right after the act. There was a welfare check that was conducted on the mother of this woman because she didn't respond for a while for about 3-4 hours to phone calls and shit. And then, you know, she was presumed to be at home, but she wasn't. Her car was in the fucking driveway, and she wasn't answering the front door. And they peeked into her bedroom window or the living room window and saw her, you know, laid out. So they went into the home, you know, the police department, the local police, fucking kicked in the door and discovered her deceased and this woman, her daughter, in the home. Okay. So this is when she's getting apprehended right after the discovery. All right. And it was heavy because she just said she was hearing voices that told her to put her mom to death. And when she was asked if she heard her, she said no, because a lot of times people don't know Salakia, the spirit that comes over them when they commit these acts, man. All right. And this is fair use, by the way. All right, no monetization or any shit like that. I'm just showing this to demonstrate a point. All right, now I'm gonna skip to the 30th minute to see the details, pretty much the extent of what she went. Okay. This is that voice, right? Oh, Salakia. Let's just jump to the 30th minute. And I'll provide some details. I don't have to show it, but she expounds that when she was sleeping the night before, she pretty much, that instruction was sealed for her to do what she did. Okay, she was extremely compelled to do that by this fucking left-hand spirit, man. Okay. And what does that say in that Samuel, 1 Samuel, that an evil spirit from the Most High came upon Saul? So the Most High is the father of spirits. He dictates what spirits influence people what to do. Okay. Okay. She stabbed her mother 227 times, bludgeoned her with a fire extinguisher, and sprayed the foam from the fire extinguisher in her mouth. Okay? A grisly fucking murder. That was sanctioned from the Heavenly Father. And it's heavy because in this time that we're coming into, when death and destruction is going to fucking, is going to be on a level of insanity, all right? We're going to see the love of many waxing cold is like an understatement, man. All right, to the level of carnage that is going to befall this fucking place. All right, we know about all the, according to the prophecies, all the calamities that are going to befall this place, the natural disasters, the pestilence and the plague, okay, teeth of wild beasts and all these other things. But the sheer devastation that a person can cause upon another person, okay, is fucking brutal. There's not even adequate words to explain this, to explain how bad it's going to be, okay? How a mother could do this. Speaks about they of their own household can fuck getting dimed out to the authorities. This kind of shit is going to continue to occur, and just on an insane scale, okay? But that's why it's imperative to fear Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, okay? This is in Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay? Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Okay? We hear about in these scriptures about how there's going to be war on every side. Okay? It finishes off with realm against realm in that precept, but it's going to be on in every forum, okay, within the household, all right, within different a company, all right, these different working establishments, all right, just on every single fucking forum on this planet, man. All right. It's just going to be war on every side. Okay. This is in Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahawah hath not done it? Okay? So ultimately, the Most High committed this act. All right? Salakia, this was done by this woman, but the Most High was responsible for this. Okay? This is one of the most evil, I've heard of one of the maximum amount that somebody has been stabbed in my, of what I've witnessed or even heard about was, a little over 100, which is fucking extreme overkill. It only takes one stab wound to a vital organ to put someone to death. Okay. To, to the heart, to even to the leg, the femoral artery. Okay. Because in the abdomen you have all those vital organs, right? But this woman stabbed her mother 227 times, man. Okay. Did that act? Did the Most High not commit that act? Okay. Did he? It says it right here. Shall there be evil in the city? Any evil, any bad time, any act that happens upon earth, and the Most High was not responsible for it by proxy. Okay. And this is this is a very scary thought. And this should compel his creation to fear him. Okay. And this is one of the points. This is one of the points of this lesson is how much this is going to come on the earth. And scriptures talk about a time like no other. All right, a time of death and destruction like no other. The Most High is going to turn these spirits up in people. Okay. And it was for no apparent reason. If you go back and scope this out, all right, the mom did nothing but care for this for her daughter. All right, bailed her out 10 racks, which she got hemmed up for that drowning of that puppy, of her son's puppy. Okay, and whatever nigga fucking procreated with this fucking demon, he ought to be quartered. Okay, he ought to be tied, every limb, all of his limbs tied to 4 Clydesdales, his arms and legs, and fucking quartered. All right, but hey, even that was pretty much influenced by Yahawashi. But by her own admission, her mom did nothing but, was loving to her. But she was something just fucking compelled her to do this. And it was ultimately the will of Yahawashi. And this is the type of shit that we're going to see in this time, in this day. Okay? Ultimate fucking carnage. Romans 9:19, finishing off. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? And that's the point. It's really there in that last stanza. Who has resisted the will of the Heavenly Father? Okay. And we know that he intricately orchestrates all the acts and deeds of mankind. Everything that fucking happens, man. All right. What does it talk about how the Most High directeth the steps of men? Okay. So he sent that spirit, that evil spirit, or Salakia, that left-handed spirit, that demon, to influence her, this woman, to do what she did. Okay? So indeed, it is fucking imperative to fear and obey this power. Okay? The supreme creator of the universe, man. All right? And this is the lesson that that all of his creation is going to learn in this time. All right? They're going to learn it through death and destruction that's about to hit this fucking place, man. All right? So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High. Yahawah, Baha, Yahawashi, Baha, Kadash. Shalom.